Okay, air signs, this is for you. Y'all have been showing me so much love with my views and stuff like that. And as a small YouTube channel content creator, it is really appreciated. So let's go ahead and get right into the reading. And let's see what y'all got going on. So I'm using some decks I don't really use like that, so y'all getting some new stuff or some decks I haven't used in a long time. This is a brand new deck. This is my first time using this deck on a video ever. Okay, so let's go ahead for the air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oop, okay. Danger, fatal blow. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. Facing the conflict head on could have prevented total destruction. Okay, so y'all have been avoiding something, air signs. You've been taking your time on something here. A inevitable event. You could have been taking your time on it because you did not want it to blow up, because you wanted to maybe keep the peace. He was trying to be logical, like, you know what, this would not make the situation better. This would just make the situation worse. I feel like you guys, with my throat being very dry, I feel like you guys should have spoke up a long time ago. And because you didn't speak up a long time ago, Gemini, you're definitely going to have to speak up now. You definitely have to say what's on your mind now. It's time. And it's going to hurt because you took so long to say it. Because you took so long to be honest. I'm going to show you the card here. It's fatal blow. Danger. Okay. This is like the pop of love. Ooh, what's this say? Small offering. So maybe somebody that you wasn't really giving your all to, you feel like they wasn't giving their all to you. The face is slimming down, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell. Puppet. Okay. Ooh. Trapped in a cycle of consumption, never satisfied. Shallow satisfaction from consumerism is short-lived. Monetary gains, monetary chains hold you back from the true happiness. Trapped in a cycle of consumption and never satisfied. Mm. Puppet. Who is this puppet? Maybe you were dealing with this person because of what they could give you or what you could get from the situation. I feel like material things, maybe how the situation looked because you didn't want to look a certain way. Just something definitely, yeah, shallow, definitely shallow. Like this says, definitely a shallow reason as to why you had not been speaking up, as to why you had, why you let this come to a head like you did. Okay, so this is imprisonment in the reverse. It says, I want to follow the rules we set and not be tempted to break them. I value our boundaries and I know that they protect us. Hmm. I want to follow the rules we set. Somebody says they want to follow the rules, but they can't follow the rules. They have a hard time following the rules. This is still y'all just dealing with stuff because like of what you perceive it as, but the intention is not good here. So there's something that you are doing here with really nasty intentions, if I'm being honest. Look, commitment, distraction, false flame. Yeah, there's something you've been doing here that you really do not want to do in a relationship. You're dating somebody that you really don't want to date. You're dealing with somebody romantically that you really don't want to deal with. Like there is, um, you could move forward. Like the way that you can move out of this, if this is stifling you, would be to one, be honest. This third party situation. You could be maybe something online, maybe you're looking at people online, you're doing things online, you're seeing things online. But like I said, this is a relationship that you don't want to be in. But you're doing it because of maybe how it makes you feel, what you think you're supposed to do. If this person has money, you're getting something out of this here. There's I. And this is why you're doing it. Either it's a distraction from what you need to be working on. Maybe air signs here are dealing with commitment issues. And it's starting to show up in your relationship that you do things so that you commit to something else. You distract yourself with something else so that you don't have to deal with the real problem. That's what that feels like. And if you made it this far, please like the video, comment, let me know what resonated. Like I really want to interact, you know what I'm saying? So if you see something, it resonates, you like it, whatever the case may be, please don't be afraid to comment. I will comment back. Okay, let's see what else we got. House. Okay, so this is something that you're used to. This is comfortable for you. This is tradition. This is something that you've been taught with house here. This is a story that you keep reliving over and over and over again. This is like a dramatic drama. Like this whatever you're going through, like this big soap opera, days of our lives type shit. Like it's really dramatic. But it's like this is what you know. This is what you've been taught. This is your foundation to do stuff like this. Wildflowers. But there's a little light in you that senses that this is not it's not good. This is like, that's what I get from wildflowers. It's like this house here that's kind of dull, dark, you know what I'm saying, just blah, but then you have these flowers here that kind of, brightens up the space. So I feel like there's something here that's brightening you up. It's maybe making you come to terms that you can be this way here with this wildflowers. Wild card, you didn't expect it for sure. Just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Let's see. So you see something here, obviously with the eye. Something flashed. There was a flash of something. There was a quick information. There was something very quick, maybe intuitively, that happened that really put a light on this here Knight of Wands. And this person that you may be with may be a Knight of Wands. So you don't want to be in a relationship, not because you're evil, maybe. And your intentions, maybe because your intention maybe is to not be evil. Because you're like, I'm dealing with this Knight of Wands, this person ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of energy. But you creating a hell of a demon doing that. Three of Swords. So this is definitely, this was like the nail in the coffin. They done something that was a nail in the coffin with this person. King of, okay. King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords. Maybe you saw that this person, let me see. Yeah, let me see, with the King of Pentacles, you saw, you realized something, this moment here, maybe they said something, did something really quick, something they usually do, something, you know, just something that really caught your attention, or you did something that really caught someone's attention. And it like flashed, like, wait a minute, this some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It was like an epiphany, it feels like. Yes, this is an epiphany that you're having. That's why it feels so sudden. Your Empress with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something with the feminine, something with the woman here. So this King of Pentacles may be a mother, because Empress, it could be just it could be your wife, it could be your child's mother, but it's definitely a woman. Let me see. Tell me more about the Empress for your woman. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. You saw this person was like evil, like the ghoul goblin, you know, of the night. You see that? Look at those little, yeah, look at that. He's like looking bad. This person here, there may be somebody, there's, yeah. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles upright. Yeah, this person here, like you really saw their true colors. Like you saw these people out for blood. Look at this lady on their horse. Like she's coming in, or somebody's about to come in. Yeah. But I feel like this was an epiphany. I don't feel like the sun. Yeah, this is an epiphany. The sun. I just had an epiphany. I need to go to Tiffany's. Bending on my slippers and my cookies are they slippery. Okay, Ace of Cups. Uh-oh. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Yes, this situation here was supposed to be like Ten of Pentacles, balance, the one and only, 4-cup, Ace of Cups. It's supposed to be that girl. It's supposed to be the ultimate connection, but right behind it you have the devil. And you realize that this person here is, or you, somebody here is not good. Somebody here, their magic has been exposed, honey. Yeah. There's some exposure coming here. This is an epiphany. Somebody's looking like a baby. They show everything showing. Okay. Yep. Told you. Magician in reverse. This is trickery right here. This is juggling. Yup. The magician juggling. But this stuff right here, because I'm using this deck, this is all energetic. This epiphany is an energetic epiphany. You can't put your fingers on this, but something about somebody was revealed. But this ain't something you can prove. Ooh, see? This ain't something you can prove in court. This is not something you can put your finger on. But you seen it. And once you see it, you can't take it back. But this here, this energy here does not want you to see this. They don't want you to talk about it. They want to move on like it didn't happen. They want you silenced. They want you to shh. They want you to be quiet. The devil. They want you to be scared. They want you to be trapped. The Emperor here, yes. But this, I feel like this is very heartbreaking for you. Like, it makes you really sad that this epiphany here about this situation. This person with the distraction card that we saw earlier, oh, my back is hurting. You could have really bad back pains because you just kind of really been like beacon almost. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're really, really weak right now. Like you really are weak. But I feel like you definitely need to be guarded so that you can have, because it's not even that cold out here for my back to be hurting. You definitely need to guard yourself to have this mental clarity that you need so you can see things differently. Yeah. So that you can be like emotionally fulfilled and truly happy. I think you definitely need to hold back. I definitely think you need to accept what it is, accept this almost like this defeat. Go into the situation being more logical, being more, honest, not be, being intelligent, really, being intelligent about the situation, not really emotional about the situation, because you know what it is. It's this King of Wands here. Like, this is something that it's like she wants to, like, this is like a fucking blood sucking freak. Like, she's like zapping the fucking energy out of this person. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, yeah. So that is your reading. That is funny. You definitely need to watch your back. But yeah, this person cannot hide anymore. They have been hiding, but it's like, damn it, I can hit you. And the sun is right in my eyes, even though it's behind the clouds. It's right in my